So let's keep digging in on emotional intelligence. We've used the illustration that you are a race car, you're driving down the road of life. You have self awareness, what's going on in your own car, self expression, how are you driving your own car? By the way, you're not the only person on the road, so we need to be aware of other people, what is going on in their emotions, and then be able to navigate that. We talked last week about empathy. Another place it shows up, our emotions and the emotions of others show up, that might be a place that you're not really expecting, is in decision making. Decision making is actually a separate score in the EQI 2.0 model, and it has three parts to it. The first part is problem solving, there's reality testing, and there's impulse control. And you think, well, again, like I know about problem solving. I've been doing math problems since I was a kid. That's true. Uh, and doing math is math is as Mr. Incredible says, math is math. And that's true. But the thing is, when we're showing up in real life, we're showing up in business or personal situations, there's more data out there. It's not just the numeric data, is we have emotional data too. And emotional data can actually make it really hard to make decisions sometimes. It's obvious, like when you think about if you ever had to discipline a team member or let somebody go, that's a really tough decision to make. Even if the numbers or the policies are quite clear, there's emotions involved, and that's very hard to make. But sometimes it's even on good things. Maybe we have a big contract to award, and we have two vendors that we really like, that have a lot of good things going on. We want to be able to take the black and white data because we want to be data driven, but we also want to include the emotional data. Is maybe these vendors are very close and we say, hey, emotionally, I think I can work with one better. Maybe that will help me make a better decision. Or maybe, hey, I really like this product, but you know what? It's going to be impossible to work with their team. Take that emotional data, include it in your problem solving, and don't just get stuck in it. Another part is reality testing. Reality testing is to know what is reality. Sometimes our emotions fog that up. And we want to maybe believe the things are the way we want them to be rather than how they are. I've told some people we might be looking at things through rose-colored glasses and we're Pollyanna and everything is wonderful. We're trying to see the best in everything. We're going to make bad decisions if that's how we are, if our emotions are leading us that way. The other thing is some people might tend towards more an Eeyore personality and everything is bad all the time. And that's not true either. We want to be able to realize the good and the bad, help combine those so we can make decisions. And the last part is impulse control. Our emotions get the best of all of us sometimes. There are times I know I can look back and say, hey, my impulse control was not good and I'm not proud of that moment. And I'm sure you probably have some of those things too. Emotionally intelligent people, we're aware of ourselves, we're aware of others, we have empathy towards others, we know how we're expressing ourselves. Sometimes it's best just to pause, let everything catch up so we can respond thoughtfully, respond intelligently. We've talked about that before. And we don't make rash responses. I do want to say too, sometimes people think emotionally intelligent people, that it's all about being kind and nice. And we do want to be kind and nice people, but responding appropriately, sometimes the appropriate response is to be tough. Or maybe sometimes it's to be angry. So I want to just be clear with that. Sometimes our impulse control, we pause and we go, hey, the right thing to do, how I want to show up in the moment is I need to express strong emotions. Well, sometimes not. But I want you to be smart about it. And so that's kind of how our emotions play into our decision making and how you can make some better decisions if you're inviting that data. It's not just black and white data. That's great. Invite the emotional data as well. And I think you'll have a better outcome for you and for your team.